Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 11 properties, and if you want to meet at Starbucks, just click that link over there. And the whole thing about what we do is that we really take the consultant's approach. We want you to know early what your home is worth, whether it's better to buy or sell first. Any questions people have, I think about, how much is it all going to cost me? What do I need to do first? All those things come into play, and it's a great opportunity. We can go to Tim Hortons if you want, but the point is that you're going to get the answers that you need in order to make an educated decision about what to do next. So if that sounds interesting, if there's anything on your mind, how to invest in real estate, click that link over there and we can definitely get you started. We talk to people all the time about how to invest in real estate, and if you are interested, we're thinking about starting a club on Thursday nights where we all get together and mastermind. We might bring in some experts. So the Milton Investment Club, if you're interested, Thursday nights, I don't know what time, I don't have a lot of information, it's just an idea that's been brewing. Send me an email and let me know if you're interested. So let's start off with Spires, the first one, 1356 square feet. Kind of an interesting selection of floor, a little bit different. It doesn't look like anything Mattamy offered, so they may have ripped out whatever was there and then put a new floor in. Kitchen looks nice, more of a basic carpet, but you do have upgraded light fixtures. It's clean, it's tidy. It's the 2-bedroom, 3-washroom, which is my favorite because you get the 2 full washrooms upstairs on the bedroom level, and then you also have 2 good-sized rooms. This floor plan in a 3-bedroom I find is a little bit tight on second and third rooms. Ambrose is $384.9. I thought, okay, there's nothing in the description. There's no room sizes to go by, so the choice of real estate stalkers everywhere, Google Maps shows us this one right here. So this is a Brent Grove end, a little bit smaller than the previous one by about probably 70 square feet, but it's the end unit, so they kind of play it around the same price range. This is 2-bedroom, 2-washroom, $6,000 more, and they better deliver. It's still within range of what they sell for, but it's got to be nice. So Elm is $409.9. So we've got some stuff around Mountain View. We've got one on Broadway in the list, which we haven't seen a whole lot. This one's on a 97 by 53 foot property. Finished basement, hardwood floors. Only needs your finishing touches. It looks like the basement is set up as a potential 2-bedroom apartment in-law suite. Moving forward, there's a lot of changes coming down the pipe. There's pressure from Ontario on the municipalities to say, you know what, you've got to start allowing more affordable housing. You've got to comply with the building code, the fire code, and you've got to have enough parking is the main summary for that. So I do like this one. I still think the price point is probably a little bit high for an investment property, which is the problem we always have in Milton. And I've mentioned this in the past, but not for a while. Milton is a great place to live. It's a wonderful family community. It doesn't have the best investment properties typically because the values compared to the rents are just not equivalent. So if you want more explanation about that, let me know. But I know that I can work through the numbers and show you in pretty clear detail why that is. So Kavanagh, 419, it's an Emery model, about 1370 square feet. Nice model, very popular. This one looks quite nice. I've sold 2 of the last 6 of these models, so I know what the market's like for them. That's a nice feature there in the powder room. So they've kind of been all over the place. The sales have been within like a $30,000 range. This one seems a little bit on the high side of what's fair, but I think it's very possible, and I wouldn't be surprised if it sold pretty close to asking. Now, if somebody had a budget up to $450, I would say that even that semi that we showed yesterday looks like a good deal because it's 300 square feet bigger. It's a semi and it's a finished basement for really not that much more on a monthly basis. Broadway is $444.9. That's a carport. I thought it was a garage, and I started to get excited. Bungalow, 2 bedrooms on the main floor with a walkout basement, which is kind of interesting. We don't see a lot of walkout basements. Again, that could be a good area for in-law suites, sort of grade level, not a lot of stairs. That could be something that's quite convenient if it is there. We sometimes see that in the listings, and it doesn't exist. Hard to tell. Hepburn is 454.9, and even this one here, Claremont, 1572 square feet with a finished basement. You know, not quite as good as the 451 that we saw a couple days ago, or possibly even yesterday. But it is a good-looking home, and I think it compares well to what else is on the market right now. Landspro's at 659. They started at 669. It's a Fieldgate Chester model, so it's around 2,400 square feet. Now, we have seen some of the Mattamy kind of split-level designs sell for close to 610, 620. I saw this model last year. It didn't even look as nice as this one, and it was up in the 650, 660 range. So this particular model, for some reason, tends to have... it tends to sell pretty well overall. I was surprised this one didn't sell. Here's the thing, you got all these designer finishes. That light fixture is terrible. That's been around for like 40 years. Your light fixtures can really make a big difference. Look how much of a difference that makes in this bedroom. It's got some nice designer finishes in here. So anyway, the whole picture gallery is very sort of like, it's almost like those pictures where it's black and white, but then there's one thing that has color in it. I don't know if this maybe looks different in person. It could be. Sometimes when you see the gallery like that, it's almost like, okay, what's it really like? Pringle is 659. It's a bit of a tight family room right here, tight living room, but it's mostly designed as a dining room with a little bit of a nook in the front. This should be banned from all real estate listings. It's fine if you want it for living, but the message that I always, and I've seen this firsthand, buyers will look and go, oh, I guess there's not enough storage for the pots and pans. That's the thing you got to be careful of, and that's why it's not a good idea to have it in a listing. And then it looks like there's 4 bedrooms upstairs, 2,300 square feet, plus you've got your basement finished. It looks like some of the trees have started to bloom out too on this one. So to me, this seems a little bit high, but there is a pretty good amount of finished space. I'd probably like to see it a little under that 650 mark to get exposure. This one on Homes is, I find the kitchen's a little bit small. It's around the same size as the previous one. Here's the thing though, there's one on Nairn, and it faces dairy. It's got a sloped backyard. Not sure if it's still around, but it was listed at 609. So even if these guys, you know, on paper, these guys are 90,000 above, and they don't even have, like, they have neighbors behind, the other one didn't. So they're going to fight that for sure. We've got Ennisclare at 1.299. And so anyway, much better presentation than last time. I think they were at 1.3 or 1.399 or something like that. So price is down. I think they rearranged some of the furniture here. This is a great room. They're using it as an office right now. Big kitchen, lots of space in this home. I mean, it's a big property, 5,000 square feet plus a finished basement. You're on 4 acres, right? There's, you know, some of the flooring doesn't match. There's a 3rd level loft, which I think is pretty neat. And yeah, it's a huge house, pool in the back. There's an insulated workshop with heat and power in it, a pond on the property. And the other thing, I don't know how you quantify the value on this, is that you're a 129th owner of the adjoining 90 acres, which is something the previous listing didn't mention. So it's neat. You get to use all that space. There's it's a good community there. You know, people get together for Halloween and so on. And this price is much better than at the 1.4. So that's the list. If you have any questions, give us a call. That's not the list. Sorry, there's one more actually. So we've got Cedric Terrace here, 1835 square feet, 539. Seems a little bit high to me. You've got, they've really touted this main floor office as being a big feature here. I like the floor plan. So you've got your main floor office, or a living room, or whatever you want to do with it. This is actually the dining room, and then you have the family room plus the kitchen. They probably would have been better served to keep this as a dining room and then maybe move this couch to the front room if there was space to maybe show like a front office / lounge area. Anyway, kitchen looks good. This model's kind of gone all over. It's the same as the Emery model. I could kind of see it selling in the 530s. I could also see it sliding down into the 520 range. It really depends on what else is out there. You're going to budget probably about $1,000 to $1,500 to share the cost for the fence. And, there you go. So it's not something that super kind of blows me away. If it was $519, I'd say, okay, wow, jump all over it. $539, it's like, well, it's cool, I guess. That's the day. So that's it. What do we have? 12 properties today. If you want to see anything in person, let us know, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes. Thanks for watching.